What is going on, everyone? My name is Hunter, and today I'm bringing you my first impressions of Destiny. If you guys don't know, Destiny released an alpha after Sony's press conference at E3. It was a closed alpha, so you had to sign up for it and get accepted. I was lucky enough to get accepted, and I've played about 3 hours of Destiny, so I've got a pretty good grasp on the game, and I'm here to give you my first impressions. The gameplay in the background is pretty obvious. It's going to be some Destiny gameplay. I've broken this down into two parts: the single player impressions and multiplayer impressions. So for the first part, you're going to be seeing single player gameplay, and for the second part, you're going to be seeing multiplayer gameplay. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. The single player aspect of the game is really solid, and it's really fluid, and it looks amazing for an alpha. Like, if you play this game or even just look at the video, it just looks tremendous, and it can only go up from here because this is alpha. They've still got the beta to go. And just a quick note, if anyone does have the alpha, and of course this is on the PS4, you can, when you pre-order Destiny, you get a code for the beta, and everything on the beta carries on to the actual game. All the loot you get, all the levels you go up will carry on to the original game from the beta. So that's just a quick tip if anyone's looking into getting Destiny in the near future. As I said, the single player is really solid, and it really feels like Borderlands mixed with Halo. Now, everyone seems to say that, and trust me, that is the best fit for the description of the game. It's kind of like Borderlands, where you have enemies just run around and they kind of like do their own thing until you get into a certain radius, and you get into a certain radius and they'll attack you unless you fire first from a further distance. And yeah, if that makes sense. So pretty much you have your own choice to engage or sneak around the enemies. Another great thing about the single player is all the weapons and all the loot that you find in the campaign go on to multiplayer. So if you find a really uncommon gun and it's really powerful, really overpowered after you defeated one of the big bosses, and you take that and you just romper stomp everyone on multiplayer, it's just going to be great fun. So that's a good thing about the single player aspect, and I think you can have up to 6 players in the single player campaign, and that makes it really fun. So that's where the Borderlands aspect comes in again, and as well as Halo, because man, look at it, it's all futuristic. You can even double jump. There's 3 different races in the campaign. There's, I forget the first one, there's Hunter. I can't remember the first one. I'll leave it an annotation right here so you guys know what it is, and if you guys know what it is, leave it down in the comments section below and fill everyone in. Anyway, moving on to the multiplayer aspect. The multiplayer aspect, if you guys are a Call of Duty fan and that is your core game and that's all you play, I'm gonna break it to you here, you probably won't enjoy this as much. Like, I'm open to each game. I've played a bit of Halo, I've played a bit of COD, I've played a bit of Borderlands, I've played a bit of everything, and this is why this is why Destiny seems fun to me, because you're not gonna be going in running gunning about 5 or 6 people straight away with some OP guns, and it takes a lot longer to kill someone. You'll be sitting there for maybe 4 or 5 seconds just trying to kill someone, and he might run away. The melee system seems to be pretty overpowered. The lunging, that's pretty overpowered. Like, you can be 5 foot away from someone and still lunge and hit them. And yes, so I only got to play the moon map. Apparently there is a different map that a lot of people have been posting gameplays of, and sadly I didn't get to play that, but apparently it is fairly uncommon to get that. So these are just my first impressions. I've been playing Destiny for about 3 hours or so. I would have to give it a 9 out of 10 or a 9.5 out of 10, because this game just looks amazing, and this is only alpha, man. Alpha. You gotta wait till it goes to beta, and then you gotta wait to the full game, so it can only get better from here. Just touching on the campaign, there are so many missions in the campaign for the alpha. You can do, I think it's 2 or 3 main missions, they're the storyline missions, and then you can do about 10 sideline missions to level your character up. So that's pretty good for me, and I'll end that there. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked the gameplay. You know, I'm not the best at these games, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please be patient with that E3 coverage I'm still doing. They're currently in production. I've got all my notes sitting right next to me, and I just need to record them, get the videos, and they should be done within this week. So that's the promise I'm making you. I'll have those videos out within the week, 7 days, and they should be all out. So stay tuned for that. If you aren't already, subscribe. You can keep track of all my new videos. And if you did like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share it around, tell your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.